Oh, that's why I can't hear myself. Trying to figure out what's going on here. Let's see.
Oh, that's why I can't hear myself.
All right, the echo. So we know what's going. All right. All right. So for those of you that'll listen along on this minutia, I think this is where I left off. I hope it's where I left off. It's where I'm going to start this time. Um, Paddock, haven't gotten too far into this really, considering. But again, is all Paddock's properties, I guess. Um, yeah, Paddock's properties. So this is always good time. This is always fun. And oh, it's Kurt Okamoto. Kurt Okamoto. Kurt, I believe it's a brother. I think it's a brother. Not totally sure, but I believe that's a brother. Um, and it's kind of interesting because Kurt had he also had places down in down Mesquite, Texas. So he owned uh, let's see, what it was at Grand Central Park or Central Park Apartments. He had a grouping down there or business down there. So uh, these guys were setting up their properties through businesses. So I think he owned some businesses down there with Paddock. I don't know. Maybe Paddock. Shit, who knows? Maybe he signed him off on this guy. Maybe that's Peggy's new husband. I don't fucking know. Wait, no, Okamoto, because I think that's her maiden name, which means that's a brother. Um, anyway, so we got Cerritos here, and the next address is the Cerritos thing. I believe the Cerritos one is where Peggy actually lives. I believe Peggy lives there. Um, my understanding, at least, is that she lives there. I'm not 100% sure, but can't be 100% on anything these days. It's just what somebody says. Let's see. So let's see. Chrome tab. Let's do this. They got a little thing for Chrome tab here. They've changed some stuff on Streamlabs or StreamYards. Okay, so Fall Creek. For some weird reason, this came up with. Well, let's see. What is the address? It is 12533. So it's this little place right here. Yeah, it's this little place right here. Condo, little condo. Looks like probably, yeah, it must be 2-story because there's no other entrance. So yeah, it's a little condo, Cerritos. I think that's where he lived. I don't know. I'm guessing that's where he lived with Peggy for a while. And let's see what the date is on this. I wish I didn't have to go back and forth screens. This sucks doing this all the time, but I don't know a better way to do it right now. Let's see. So purchase date 12/3/2012. Oh, okay. I was thinking it would be in the 90s or some shit. Well, it says 1974 to 2012. God. Again, these fucking dates, man. Let's see. Current private phone address is a guy named James Jones living there. Looks like. All right. So whoever Peggy or whatever is not living there anymore. Although this may have been a rental, I'm not even sure. But Kurt Okamoto, I believe, is deceased. I believe he passed away in 2019. So this would probably say something different if this report was done today. Purchase price 275,000. Assessed value 291,000. Um, that's weird. They got purchased for less than the assessed value. That's, I guess a lot of these did, huh? Huh. That's weird. I guess it just depends on when they bought it, what the market looked like at the time. But man, the market in California, shit, man. Every time I ever went and looked at houses, man, it was always above purchase price or above the assessed value. All right, so I'm not sure. Now I don't know. You know, it looks like maybe he owned this from 1974 to 2012. Looks like that might be a thing. I don't know. As we go further through this, I think get an idea of how all this works. Maybe I'll go back through it again, just for shits and giggles. But that's his. That looks like his Cerritos, California address, which doesn't really mean much to me. It's Via Ventura, Mesquite, Texas. I believe Via Ventura was the the. Did I get that? Yeah, I got that. I believe that was the Central Park, if I remember right. Let's see. Let's paste in the address. Let's see what comes up. Yeah. Okay. So I think we looked at this last week. I think I did look at this one. So maybe I'm already past this. Maybe I'm past this point. But yeah, I think I looked this up. It's good times, the Ventura. Oh man. And this was bought, I believe, recently. Let's see what it says here. So this is yeah. It's looks like a fairly nice neighborhood. Nice building there. This is the one I think that was squirrely. It has like says it's only 4 units in this big ass thing. That's case. That's some big ass fucking units, man. Let's kill this. Go back to the report here. Surprisingly, I'm actually more awake than I was the last time I did this, but I think I'm just a little zoned out. The I don't know the Palos Verdes states rep. I'll look them up real quick, see what comes up with that. Kind of curious here. Let's see. Let's copy and paste that. I'm curious. May as well while I'm doing all this. Yeah, of course, it's not the right thing. It's not coming up. Oh, geez. Yeah, this is all Democrats. Okay. Yeah, I don't need politics right now. That's not what we're doing. Palo Verde's estates. These are all California. Yeah, it's a lot of California stuff. Probably because it's going local. It's going off my but let's see what let's see if anything comes up for Texas. Oh, okay. So no. Let's see. Portion of Palos Verdes estates prepared for the Olmsted brothers. Okay, what do we got? All I'm seeing is California. Let's see if there is a PV in Texas. Yeah, Palos Verdes, Mesquite, Texas. So, yeah, nothing's coming up for whatever that company is. At least I'm not finding anything offhand. All right, not a big deal, but yeah, it says it's a neighborhood in Mesquite, Texas. So, all right, let's see where it's at. Let's see. Palos Verdes. Here, we'll do this. We'll put this on screen just for posterity reasons. So I know everybody's asleep tonight. All right, it's Palos Verdes. Here's what we got. Let's see if we got. I wonder if it's via Ventura. Yeah, there's the Ventura. So it's actually within this district. Yeah, it's actually within the district of this Palos Verdes. So as far as, let's see, I'm kind of curious where the Central Park apartments are in relation. Let's see, this is wow. There's some in Dallas, Texas. Okay, so let's see if we can get a map on this. It's the same area. It's the same area. It's in fact. All right. So what did I look up? Oh, this is the Ventura still. Yeah, this is the Ventura. Let me look in a new tab. Let's see what happens. Well, yeah, that is Mesquite. So Central Park Apartments don't exist anymore? Is that what's going on here? Central Park Apartments. To do. Oh God, it's giving me fucking local shit. Let's see. What if it turned into the Ventura? Yeah, when you look up Central Park, all it's coming up was Ventura. Let's see. The Ventura, yeah, so the reviews switched over to the Ventura. That's interesting. I mean, it doesn't mean anything, but whatever. So the Ventura, let's see. The Ventura. Floor plans, yeah, all this sort of stuff. Ratings and reviews. I think I looked at this last time. I think I did. I'm pretty sure. I'm embarrassed to say I extended my lease here after a sprinkler system burst my storage. There were holes cut into my wall, never patched. Let's see. Basically, if you live here, you pay to live somewhere with no real maintenance, no laundry facility, an unprofessional management using underhanded tactics. It's a real joy. It's 2018, right? So 2018. So this guy probably was living there when. Oh no, he wrote this. He said he was a resident in 2018. He wrote this in 2021. I never trust reviews when somebody writes them 3 years later after the fact. It's like, what the fuck? Let's see what else we got. Let's see if we got anything from when Paddock was there or when Paddock was alive. It's 2019, 2019, 2019, 18, 19. Yeah, most of these are fairly recent. Oh my God. Really, Sleep Dep? Really, dude? Serious? If you. All right, let's read this shit. If you feel like you have not been told the truth about what really happened in Las Vegas, you're not alone. I run a small YouTube channel, and I'm dedicated to finding out more. If you lived here between 2004 and 2012, please email me. Central 4804 Park. Oh wow, he made an email just for this. Just for this. By the way, I'm from Addison, so I'm familiar with these apartments. Oh, geez, you just doxed yourself, bro. Sorry, I mean, I'm kind of doxing you, but you do have this publicly on the internet, so I don't feel bad about it. But come on, man. What are you doing? They are amazing. What are you doing, man? Why are you writing bullshit reviews, man? What are you doing? But obviously he read through these reviews too. What dates did he put on here? Let's see. He put 2004, 2012. Let's see what the Paddock report says. Paddock report says 2009, 2011. So, okay. Don't know where he got 2004, 2012. There's probably more to this because this stuff does get kind of nutty. So, let's see. Lived here for 7 years. Left for 10 months. Came back. I missed my home. Now I'm back 2 years. Okay. Carrie is the most attentive and caring human on the planet. She transfers the office phone to her personal phone, her personal one, after hours to ensure tenant satisfaction. Apparently, I think I remember reading these reviews, and it looks like it kind of like dropped off. Like the 5-star reviews started dropping off, probably after the Ventura bought it out. Let's see. I've been a resident 4 years. Love my apartment. Office staff very friendly and accommodating every time. I was running late to get my kids to school, and the manager and the other lady in the office were serving breakfast at the gate. Saved me. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for the adjustment on the dumpster. Huge difference. I also see the police that lives there walking nightly. Feel safe, blah, blah, blah. I do not have covered parking. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Property proofs in my last review. The garbage situation is much better. That's what the last person was arguing about, and not nearly as filthy as it had been. One of the main entrance gates was broken for months, and our property was left wide open. The gate was now been fixed, and I feel much safer. Let's see. The pool, blah, blah, blah. Not really interested in a lot of this. Never a cigarette butt in the ground. Wow. Okay. You don't want me moving in. Let's see. The pool turns green on the weekends. Paint is chipping and peeling everywhere. Cigarette butts and trash on the ground. And the parking is horrible, even if you pay it. But what? All right. So I think he's just talking about his old review versus the new one. But yeah, okay. All good. Loves property. Been on the waiting list for 3 months. Okay. Moved 3 years ago when Jennifer was a manager and is absolutely great here. Now, since new management has taken over, it's absolutely horrible here. Okay, so 2017, something happened. Management started switching over. Things went south. Okay. Let's see. Lived here 2 years. New management's top notch. Had a couple maintenance emergencies. Okay. Someone named Carrie. Everyone keeps mentioning Carrie. Would not refer anyone to live here since new owner took over. Yeah, people don't like new owner. I guess Paddock kept his shit up, or whoever was managing the property at the time. Let's see. I'm current resident living here. My truck was towed away illegally per apartment manager, saying no one had permission to tow, and they still have not been reimbursed. Well, that's on the tow company and not and whoever did that. Whoever ratted you out. I lived here for 1.5 years. Never had a complaint about my up or downstairs neighbor. Maintenance always taken care of promptly. Okay. Central Park, wonderful place called home. Jennifer, the manager, is awesome. So Carrie wasn't there at the time, obviously. Wow, all caps, dude. Why you gotta yell at people, man? I'm right here, man. You don't gotta yell. I've lived in Central Park Apartments for only 4 months, and I love it. I wish I could yell, dude. It's too late at night. Otherwise, I'd yell this whole review out because of the manager, Jennifer, is such a great person. Okay, yeah. You're excited. I've been a resident several years, no complaints. Management's willing. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Yeah. All right. I don't want to go through all these. I'm good. I'm good. Anonymous. They're all anonymous. 3 years now. Okay. Jennifer, um, property rapidly decline. Trash ridiculous. Okay. Um, property. Oh, if you like management going into your apartment without notice, or people that work there hacking into your internet, or raising the rates for whatever they want, then this could be wow, hacking your internet. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Um, not happy. Unit was poorly made ready for disgusting. It wasn't clean before you moved in. Yeah, okay. Should have checked it before you moved in. Let's see. My mom moving to apartment. Love it here. Okay, cool. I haven't lived here long enough. Know that it has taken a downhill slide. Okay. So, and then we're getting to the point where, before the 2012 thing there, I think it said 2011. 3 weeks. I'm very pleased. Okay. Or was it 5 years? Yeah. Okay. Capstone Management Company is not resident friendly. I care about keeping the place nice. It's going to hell in a handbasket. All right. Well, okay. I'm good with that. I don't really care anymore. Sleep Dep, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? I wonder if you got any people reporting back to you on that. That's interesting. All right, so that's Via Ventura. That's basically Central Park, which is now called the Ventura. So we're good there. Green. Okay, so here's another Cerritos address. So we went from Fall Creek Lane to Green Lake Lane, which probably sounds like it's probably in the same neighborhood. It's probably the same complex, just different streets in the same complex. I'm guessing. I don't know. Let's see. We could probably figure that out. Well, we definitely can figure it out. It's not hard. Let's see. Let me go on here. Let's go to. Let's paste this down. And let's see what we got. Yeah, that's definitely the same damn complex, dude. That's definitely the same complex. Oh, shit. It looks like the same damn. It looks exactly the same. Well, no, this is just garages, though. This isn't the places. This is the address for the garage, I guess. But yeah, unless you live in a garage. I guess, the unit could be on the other side of the garage. That garage looks like it goes pretty far back. There's a vent up on the roof, so I think that's actually the unit on the other side. So the garage may be attached. Although, yeah, it's possible. Yeah, it's possible the garage is attached, because you got two units side by side in those things. So it's possible the garage is attached. But yeah, I'm not too worried about that. I don't care what that looks like all that much. It's kind of a small place considering Paddock. But, who knows? That was Green Lake. That was 2011. So, and the dates on here not right because it's just one day. So not sure really what that was, what that's about. I don't know enough about real estate to hammer stuff like that down because I'm guessing that's most likely the date property changed hands or something stupid, or he signed his name on something which attached him to the property, which his name was immediately taken off. I don't know. But so he was living in this Fall Creek. Well, I mean, what it looks like, if this is accurate, which I don't know about the accuracy of this thing, but if this is accurate, then it looks like he was living in. He had the Fall Creek Lane address since 1974. Purchased that in 1974, and then up to 2012, it was still owned by I guess owned by him. And I mean, they could have just scrubbed his name off because it went to Kurt Okamoto, which again I think is Peggy's brother. So maybe he moved into it and bought the place out. I guess that's a possibility. And then let's see. So in that time, he also came over here to Mesquite, bought the Via Ventura sometime. I mean, according to the sleep dep, it wasn't. These dates are wrong, but um, I don't know where exactly he's getting his information. Unless it's a little further down, it's possible that there's more to this. The oops, the hell this happened? What just happened? 2009. So well, he had the Fall Creek. He bought this thing in Mesquite. All right, whatever. And the Central Park Apartments, Kurt Okamoto actually owned some units over there, I believe. So this address contains bullshit. I don't know what that's about because that's definitely more than two apartments in there. So I mean, it could be what he owned, but he owned an office. It's kind of strange. I don't know. I'm not too sure about that. Anyway, Green Lakes, Cerritos, again, it's the same mess. It's in 2011, so somewhere before 2012. I mean, it is very much possible that she moved into this one and then Kurt moved into this one. Because I believe Peggy still lives in Cerritos, and I think these are the only Cerritos addresses on here. Not too sure. But the owner is Peggy Paddock and Mark Gates, so that must be the new man in her life, I'm guessing. Um, Purchase price. So how much do these go up? This went from so this was in 2012. It was assessed at 291, and then in 2011, it was assessed higher. So, uh, yeah, I think there was a big market crash around that time. Um yeah, so they bought high, and then this one depreciated afterwards. I'm guessing because they're probably the same. Well, no, this got a little bit more square footage, a little bit more, but not enough to justify $100,000. It's just not. No, it's not a thing. So, but it sounds legit for California. That sounds legit. I don't think there's anything funny about that. So we're at 2011 there. Then we go back 2004. Kenswick Lane in Mesquite, Texas. Let's see the current owners. Let's see Stonecrest Estates. Stonecrest. Is that what the other thing? They said the other property bought by Stonecrest. I don't know. Did it? Shit. Do I still have the reviews up? I do. Capstone. No, it's Capstone. So it's not Stonecrest. It's close. It's close, but that's not what that is. Okay. Let's see here. So Mesquite, Texas, Kenswick Lane. I believe is the house. If I remember right. I think it's the house. It's been a while. It's been a while. Shit, it's been a while since I even did a video about this stuff. Let's see. Paste. Let's see. Kenswick Lane. Yeah, I don't want the Zillow though. Oh, well, you know what? Let's check the Zillow on this. Home value 350,000. Okay. We don't have any inside pictures, so that's not very much fun, man. I want a map of this place. That's not coming up with one. It was 17, right? 17 Kenswick Lane? Did I miss it? Oh, 317. That's why it's not coming up, dude. I put the wrong address in. There we go. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, this is, I mean, I don't know. I find this interesting. It's kind of a non-issue, but I find this interesting. Um, all right. So there's this place, this Kinswick Lane thing that he bought. Oh, he bought this. Let's go back and look. Back and get a timeline here. So this was in. It says he owned this from. At least I think that's what that means. From 2004 2010. So he started here, and the let's see the Fall Creek or no, the Via Ventura stuff was 2009 2011. So this was 2004 2010. So he was here first. He was here first. Okay. So it's right next to Ventura, right next to Central Park Apartments. So, this makes a lot of sense that he would be here first. Um, let's take a look at the place. All right, what are we looking at? We're looking at 317. I don't know which one it is. I don't see any numbers on any. It's probably that one, most likely. That would suck. And of course, can't see. Let's see, zoom in. So it's 312. So no, I'd be on the other side, the other side of the street. So it's not the blanked out property. Let's see. Let's see. We can see these numbers here. 13. So would it be? Oh my god. It's that one. That looks like a 17 to me. Is that a real cat? Is that a real cat? Does somebody have a cat that lives there? Or is that a statue? Nice little mailboxes. All right. Like that. No, it's a statue. Huh. Yeah, it's 317. So that was another property Paddock owned. Is that door port? No. Okay. Door's not boarded up. So that's another property owned. And then I believe right behind this property would be the Central Park Apartments, which you can't see from here, but you see some little poles up there and stuff. But no, I believe the Central Park Apartments would have been right on the other side of this property. I mean, I don't know. Looks fairly nondescript. Doesn't look like anything special to me. I thought the Earth was flat, man. What's up with this, man? Why is this? Why can I not see forever? And then there's Via Ventura. Okay. So yeah, this dude could have just been driving down the street one day and said, "Hey, there's places for sale in there." Or it was a new complex. Looks like a fairly new complex. So probably figured, if I pick up one of those just to rent it out. That was an investment, I guess. So he is legit investing, it seems like. It does seem like he's a legit investor of some kind in property. I don't know how well he did on that because, well, he owned it for what, 3 years? So I don't know. Value might have went up in that time. Who knows? If he would have kept it past COVID, man, that shit would have fucking went skyrocketed during 2020 and 2021. Let's see, Kinswick Lane. So 2010. All right. So I'm guessing that's what that was about. He probably lived or stayed in that Kinswick Lane one. That's a cheap ass house, dude. That's a cheap ass house. Damn, dude, the house is cheap. 176,000. I mean, considering what he had up here with this little I mean, that's a house. That's a house. You know, and he had this little chicken shit apartment up here in Cerritos for double. More than double. That's crazy. That shit's fucking wacky. Let's see. Henderson. Now that's weird, man. To me, that's strange. And he had this Henderson address as he had the Mesquite, Texas address. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. The Mesquite or the this Henderson address is kind of, I don't know. I don't know why he would have moved out of this Henderson address and moved into moved further from Vegas. If Vegas was his job, why did he move further from Vegas? It's weird. It's a strange thing. But this is where he lived in Henderson. They don't have any pictures. You probably can't even take the guy down there. Man. Come on, Google. Get your driver down there, man. Take care of business. So he lived down this street. He lived down a little ways. It's not where the sale sign is it? Shit. Is it where the sales for sale signs at? No, he lived all the way at the end of this street right here. Yeah. According to that, he lived at the end. So it would be I mean, this is pointless zooming in, but I think like that house there or something like that down the end. So, yeah, okay. But why would you move out of there, man? Why would you do that? Well, the interesting thing here is, though, oh, I didn't even put that on screen. Man, I'm slipping up, dude. Slipping up my low energy ass today. Anyway, that house down there, that house in the end. And looks like a Vegas neighborhood. I mean, Vegas is all their neighborhoods kind of looks very similar. All their houses, all that rock stuff and desert plants, and they don't change all that much, and they're usually nice houses. So let's go back to this. Let's look at this a little bit because again, that is interesting because now we're getting closer to Vegas. So according to this, 2003, 2008, 2003, 2008, someone named Connie McCain owns it, which is, I think we've seen that before. I believe we have. Not on here though. I'm gonna have to go back to my old video and listen to myself talk for a while to figure out where that was. It might have been this Grossberg Soto LLC or something of that nature. It was, but we did hear this Connie McCain. I remember talking about that in the last video. Connie McCain. Let's see. No, it's not one of the shared. It's not one of the shared names on here. Connie McCain. I wonder if Connie McCain was one of these phone numbers. Again, I'm going to have to go back and listen to my first video on this. I wonder if it was one of the phone numbers I looked up on that first video. Possible, because there was something with Connie McCain, which I guess that would kind of make sense. Like that phone number was attached to him somehow. I don't know. I mean, that's a weird thing, but I'm not much on conspiracies. The weird thing about this is this house was purchased for $437,000, and the assessed value of this house is $165,000. That's a little extreme. That's definitely a little extreme, man. That's strange. As somebody mentioned in my comments, you can go back and look at them and see who it was. Somebody mentioned in my comments that Connie McCain is kind of a linchpin of this whole thing in their mind, which to me is interesting that we're seeing this name pop up and we're seeing this funny. It says purchase date of 2003. Okay. Again, the dates on the top, I'm not sure how accurate those are, what that's about, but let's see here. Let me go back and look up what was I going to look at? I was going to look at something, damn it. I don't remember what it was. Oh, yeah, I was going to look at properties in that area and see how much they go for. Because I'm actually kind of curious now. Let's see. Let's see, Friendship Hill Circle. I wonder if I can Zillow this. Let's see, let's paste the address again. Whoops. Oh, shit. I just fucked it up. I fucked it up. All right, let me go back and get the address. Let's see, copy that. And let's paste that down and let's see if we can Zillow this fucking bitch. Let's see. So what is this worth now? It says estimated value is 576,000. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, let's see. So this is, I believe this is the actual, and it says it was sold in 2022. So Miss Connie McCain got rid of it, obviously. Let's go to this. Let's put it on screen just for the hell of it. All right. So the Zillow estimate is $576,000. Doesn't look like the house was added onto really. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,190 square feet. It's not the biggest house in the world. It's not small. 576,000. It went down $823 in 30 days. It's $263 per square foot. That's fuck, man. Shit, that expensive in Vegas right now? What the fuck? Oops. Get back on this. Huh. That's interesting to me. I don't know. The assessed value is kind of fucking my world up. I'm not too sure about that. Why there's such a large discrepancy there, because that's kind of a little bit of a theme that we get into eventually on these, is you start to see houses that were purchased for a hell of a lot more than what he owned them for, or what he bought them for. Subdivision. Fuck me, man. I need to find me a realtor. Yeah, I need to find me a damn realtor, man. I don't know what that is. Fuck it. Connie McCain, Henderson, Nevada. Let's see who she is. I don't like looking up people necessarily, but let's do Henderson. Two results. Previous manager for Traverse Village 18 LLC. All right. Says she's on 3031 Friendship Hill Circle, Henderson. So that's that same neighborhood, but that's not the same house, is it? Oh, yeah. No, it is 3031. Yeah. So she lives there. She's 76 years old. So she's around Paddock's age, right? Yeah, she's around Paddock's age. Okay, so it's got phone numbers for her. Here, I'll put this up. I don't want to be, well, no, I'm not going to put it up because I don't want to be doxing people necessarily. I think YouTube would kind of frown on that shit, but not like anyone cares. They don't watch my videos. It's that was always a funny thing, man. You know, I remember Alan Dion. He's giving me a bunch of shit. He's talked a lot of shit. Thought he knew everything. And for a while there, I was just fucking around in videos and I was saying Trump lost the presidential election due to election fraud. And the reason I would say that is because that was in the, YouTube TOS, and it was, you're not supposed to say shit like that. Or it used to be. It's not anymore, but it used to be. At least I don't think it is anymore. I don't know. And I was just kind of curious if there was an algorithm behind it, or if it's an algorithm, or if it was a person actually, like if you had to be reported. And a lot of the big channels were screaming that it was some algorithm or something. And that's why I said it. I was just kind of curious. And never got flagged for any of those. And so to me, it's just, people reporting the shit out of people. But, whatever. I don't care. But the interesting thing about all that was, fuck, Dion still thinks I'm like this hardcore Trump fucking fanatic. And I always thought that was funny. He never understood why I was doing it. I mean, obviously, he doesn't, he watched a lot of liberal stuff anyway. So they're not really getting in trouble for things like that. Let's see. I watch mostly libertarians talk about politics when I listen about politics. Let's see. Connie McCain. Let's see. Connie McCain, Anderson, Nevada. There's some pictures of her. Yeah, she's an old lady. Let's see. Connie McCain Facebook. She got a Facebook. Yeah. That's about it, man. Just some old lady bought a house off Paddock and is living there, but yeah, I don't know. That price is weird though, man. That price is strange. That's a little annoying. I don't know why a house would be assessed that low when the purchase price is that high. It's weird. But it says purchase date 2003. She lives here. So, and it says she's the owner, obviously. So that wasn't the date he purchased it. It's the date she purchased it. So he lived there before 2003. And if that's the case, then what are these fucking dates up here? What is this date next to Clark County here saying 2003, 2008? That's the problem. Like, a lot of this doesn't make any sense. Nobody's ever really explained that to me. And I'm not a realtor, so I don't fucking know anything about any of this stuff. He had a property in San Francisco, which, okay. It's interesting. Let's see. Oh, whoops. Cancel that out. Whoops, I almost wiped out my stream. That would be fun. All right. Oh man, San Francisco. Everything looks the same in San Francisco. Man, I've looked up addresses in Frisco before. And they all look the same. All looks the same to me in Frisco, man. I'm not a fan of San Francisco. Let's see what address. 715 Hayes Street is what we're looking for. There are addresses on that. Okay, so 715 is what up here? Yeah, right here. So yeah, that little place right there. Let's see. So 715. So it's that one right there. Yeah, it's that right there. Yeah. Fucking those garages. Holy shit. If you don't drive a motorcycle, you're parking on the street. No paddock in the windows? No paddock in the windows? No paddock sightings. Let's see, let's get an idea. It doesn't really have a view to it. Let's look at the map. Let's go. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Let's put the map up. All right, so let's see, what is it near? Alamo Square. The Fillmore District. Okay, all right. Got a little bit of the arts going on. Japantown. All right, cool. Let's see, Davies campus. All right. Some big ass park. All right. And then you got the waterfront. Yacht club. Okay. Yeah, you got the harbor. So South Beach. There's only one South Beach, dude, and it's not in Frisco. Ferry building, Embarcadero. Yeah, so you live a little ways out from the Embarcadero. Whether you actually lived here or not, I don't know, but this might be another one of those rental properties. So let's see what we got as far as info on this thing. San Francisco. There's no information. There's no information at all in this one. I'm not really sure. Like I said, a lot of this stuff on these reports just kind of, I don't know. Let's see, North Town, East Boulevard, Mesquite, Texas, Dallas County. Oh, wow. Dallas. In a place in Dallas. Building name, Chase Building. Subdivision name, Emporium. Commercial. So it's commercial. He owned commercial property, huh? Got involved in a little bit of commercial stuff. Let's see, let's copy this. Let's see where this is. Where's this? This is in Dallas, right? What? What the fuck? What the fuck is this shit? What is this? So why is he attached to this building? You can't tell me he owned a Chase building. Huh. Oh, Jesus. I don't know too much about this. Let's see. Owner is Bank One Texas. The assessed value is 1.1 million. Square footage, yeah, it doesn't matter. The date on this is 2006. So why don't I try and look this up and see if there is a. I doubt it though. I greatly doubt this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try. See if I can figure out when this place was put in there. Look at that for now as I do some stuff here. Let's go to, okay, so there's the Chase Bank. Let's see if we can find some popular place. This address, Chase Bank, yeah. So I want to see if there's any way to see when it place open. Terrible location. ATM does not work. Let's see how far back the reviews go. Month ago, 2 years ago. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh no, it's got some reviews. Let's see, 6 reviews, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, a year ago, 6 years ago. So what was that? That was 2017. 4 years ago, 4 years ago, 7 years ago. So now we're going back into 2016. Let's see. And as people complain, nobody likes this place. They hate it, but it's like I'm just trying to find out like when this place was put in. Um, everyone hates this place. It's got it's got a few good reviews, but not very many. Not very many at all. Very unprofessional. Only have one teller. Let's see. ATMs outside never work. Let's see. I don't understand the reasoning behind the 2 lines. It's complicated, confusing, and time coming. Single line, 2 malfunctioning ATMs. Okay. 4 years, 4 years. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything past 6 years or 7 years. I think it was the latest, the oldest one I've seen. Oh, 9 years. No, here's the one 9 years ago. So 9 years would put it back into 2014. 2014. Okay. I was just hoping there'd be someone here saying, ever since it's open in whatever the fuck year. So what are we looking at here? This was 2006. So I guess it's possible he owned the property. I guess that is possible. Let me see if I look up the address again. Let's see what comes up. Yeah, I guess it's totally possible that he actually owned the property and then sold it and then it ended up in the hands of a bank. But yeah, counties. Let's see if there's a property records. Oh man, it's gonna make me add. Well, it's gonna want money, dude. Yeah, this is one of those Intellis kind of sites, I think. Let's give me the searching, getting your results. We found all kinds of stuff. Are you trying to see if your neighbor is cheating on you? Oh, what the fuck? Come on. It's stupid, man. The speed of the internet, you don't need this stupid little bar going across the top saying, we are looking, we are looking, we are looking. Property deeds, man. Get flagged for this shit. Nah, I'm fucking getting off this. Not because of that, because I think I'm joking, but I don't want to wait for this stupid thing to come up. Let's see, Town East. Newly renovated address. Let's see. Let's see, open 24 hours. ATM. Yeah, this doesn't talk about the newly renovated address. Let's see. Get direction for you, Chase. See, I mean, I could probably go do some Wayback Machine stuff and see what came up on that, but I gotta. That's something I want to mess with another time, not now. Chase Bank branch in Mesquite. Um, let's see, Chase Bank, Bank of America. Edition. Let's see, Chase Bank. Yeah, there ain't much here, man. There ain't nothing here. So, what are we saying? Are we saying that? Are we saying that he? I'm the only thing I can say is he must have like owned the commercial property and then sold it in 2006. But like 2006, what was he doing? 2006. Um, so he sold this place to this Connie McKay in 2003. Oh my god, just trying to build a timeline out of this sucks because it's like I don't, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm guessing that it looks like possibly the first date on here is the date that he relinquished it. Although down up here it has from that date to that date, so that doesn't make a lot of sense because um, because yeah, it looks like no, because this one was sold to these Logie people in 2016, so um, at a bit of an increase. And then let's see, what is this? Is Michael Anderson? Michael Anderson um, was sold in 2015, so that's the end date. Via Ventura was sold in 2017, or they bought it in 2017. So that's, I think that's a current occupant. So Kurt Okamoto would technically be the current owner of this address, and he bought it in 2012, which would say that these dates up here are the dates that Paddock actually had his name on it, his name on the property, possibly. That's what it seems like. Um, so it seems like. So the Via Ventura thing, it was 2009 to 2011. He didn't own those very long. The Cerritos thing was 2011. So that's just like, I don't know. That's probably transferring titles and stuff like that. Some reason put his name on it or something. Co-signed, I don't know. Let's see, Kenswick Lane, that was 2004, 2010. So what was the date? It was 2006. I was looking. So he owned the property in Mesquite, Texas. So he was running around Texas already. The earliest date I have him in Texas right now is this, right? 2004, I believe. Yeah, it's 2009. Yeah, earliest date I got him in Texas, 2004. It looks like. Um, and then you had that bank property in 2006. So he went in with a vengeance, man. Went in and bought a place in Texas, bank, Dallas, Dallas, in Dallas, huh? Uh, Dallas. I think Mesquite's right outside of Dallas, if I remember right. Um, let's see. No, it's in Mesquite, Texas. I don't know why it says Dallas. Is I don't know. Is Dallas the fucking overall county of this place? Oh yeah, Mesquite's on the outskirts of Dallas. That's why. Okay. 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 weird. I would think he'd be a little more private than that. He seemed like more of a private kind of guy, but whatever. Um, Connie McCain, Henderson, Nevada. So 2004, but he was in Henderson, Nevada before that. Well, no, Connie McCain bought this property in 2003. I don't know. See, it's possible. It is possible that there's something going on with this Connie McCain because um, if that's the case, his name was on this. If this is legit, then his name was on this from 2003 to 2008. For 5 years, he had his name on it with this Connie McCain person. Is what it looks like. Although, do we have Stephen Paddock on any of these? The Babbling Brook one, we have him on it, but that's because he owned that until he died. So he was the current owner. The current owner of this is what Connie McCain. So, are we saying that since the purchase date was 2003, Connie McCain's name is on it? Was this purchased with Paddock at some point, and then his name got scrubbed off of it in 2008? It's almost what it seems like, but it's hard to say. And if that is the case, then Connie McCain is some form of a friend, some form of acquaintance of his, more than just a name on a place that he once owned. Not too sure. Not too sure. Um, but yeah, and then this Chase one, that's I don't know. That's kind of nutty. That's crazy. I'm sure he didn't sell it for $1 million, but because property probably went up in value once the bank went in there. But you know, he probably made some pretty good money off of that thing. Well, his name was only on it for a day. So, I mean, but it's, with the way this would work, I think, I don't know, man. I don't know enough about real estate, but what I'm thinking is it's possible that, because this isn't the Stephen Paddock LLC, this is Stephen Paddock. So I guess it's possible that he dissolved the LLC that was running this piece of property, and then took that LLC, destroyed it, and put this bank into his name, or put this property into his name, and then sold the property under his name so that he would get the money and that it wouldn't go into the LLC. I don't know. Really not all that sure about that. Again, I'm not a property guy. I don't know much about all this stuff. I mean, closest thing I get is I own a house, but it doesn't make me a realtor by any stretch of the imagination. All right, one more. Let's go into Hawthorne here. Hawthorne, California, out there by Los Angeles. In fact, I think it's Los Angeles County. Pretty sure it is. Oh, no. Damn it. Keep trying to kill my stream here, man. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Let's see. Paste that. All right, wait. First of all, before we do this, let's go back. Oops. All right, let's look at this. Now, this address to me was interesting because, and he owned this 2003, 2004. So this is right before he made his way out to Texas, I believe. And what does it say? Candace Shaw, Walter Shaw. The assessed value of 775,000. So it sold at its value. Land square feet, living square. Okay, so it's multiple. Oh, it's 4 apartments. Okay, I was gonna say it should be multiple then. Otherwise, someone's got a mansion. Let's see here. At least by California standards. All right. So this is property in the ghetto. Let's see what we got here. Strawberry Park. That's got to be a beautiful place. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Yeah, it is LA County. Compton. Compton. What a lovely city that is. Let's see. Linwood. Southgate. All beautiful cities. Definitely recommend visiting those. Lenox, another beautiful city. Inglewood, another beautiful city. Yeah, and just because it looks like it's close to the coast here, it doesn't mean shit. This is yeah, it's not the nicest area out here. Anyway, my understanding, if I remember right, is the Powerpuff. So this is Doty Avenue. The Powerpuff address or the Powerpuff email address, I believe, if in my memory, and this is all going off of bad memory that I have. My understanding is the Powerpuff address led to a girl. The girl was, I think, about 36 at the time I did that, and I think that was like 2-3 years ago. Shit, fuck. Yeah, it's like 3 years ago now. It was during the pandemic, so you know. So I was researching the Powerpuff address, the email address that he has, and it led to a girl, and on one of those Intellis websites, led to a girl. The girl, like I said, I think she was like 36, 38 at the time, something of that nature. So she lived, I believe this was the address where she lived in this neighborhood. And I think she lived over here by this church, over off of this 130th and was this Cordary Avenue. I believe she lived over here, in a little apartment over there. And at least that's where it led to. And so to me, that was interesting. I mean, just because, like, of all the people in the world, all the coincidences out there, that if that address was just some weird fluke that it ended up on his background check, that it ended up leading to a person that lived around the corner from a building that he once owned. So to me, that was interesting. So Doty Avenue, as you can tell, there's some nice vehicles here, man. It's beautiful. I mean, they're not all bad, but I mean, that's a pretty older model. That's a Tahoe, right? Not Tahoe? Yeah, Tahoe. Yeah, it's a pretty older model Tahoe. It's not the newest model there, and this is definitely not the newest model of, is that a GMC or a Ford? I don't even know. Or is it Chevy? No, it's not Chevy. It's a Ford. Yeah, it's a Ford. Yeah, not the newest model Ford out there. And this is what, 12906 Doty. So if I can find an address on one of these buildings, I can figure out where 12906 actually is. It's 821. So it's on the other side. I mean, it still doesn't look like the worst neighborhood in Los Angeles, but it's, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not the nicest. Not the nicest neighborhood in Los Angeles. So back to some commercial or some strip mall or something. I can't find the addresses. I can't find any of these addresses at all. There's an address there. 2909. Okay, are we so descending order, I believe, would be this way? No, it's I believe the address we're looking for is most likely this side of this building or that little beat up building there. Which yeah, bars on the windows. No, it's 12905. So he's 12906. Which I mean, I don't know, man. 12906. Oh, it's the other side of the street, dumbass. What the hell's wrong with me today, man? Jeez, I don't know the difference between even and odd numbers anymore. Unit number 3. So this is probably his building, I'll bet. I'll bet he owned the whole fucking building. And was just oh no, that's a big ass building. No, there's no way. 914. So the numbers are definitely staggered hardcore because I believe descending is this way. Yeah, so that's the 914 address. He didn't own this building. That's not his building. Is this his building? The hell kind of building is that? What is this? No, that's not his building. That's is that 926? Are these like descend? Yeah, they're like ascending on one street and descending on the other. It's bizarre. Only in LA, man. Unless I'm tripping, dude. Maybe I'm like losing my marbles here. Is that his building? I mean, this is where it took us originally. No, can't see the curb. Can't see the curb. Does that have an address on it? Yeah, no, oh, there's an address. 828. Okay, yeah, and they're ascending. So I'm not even sure, dude. It might be this little thing right here. But there ain't no numbers on this building whatsoever. Security cameras in use. No bars on windows, though. I mean, there's no bars over here. That's interesting. Trash cans visible from the street. That's not a good sign. No Toyota there. Guy's got a little freeway pass there. It's kind of cool. Good for you. Paying a private institution to use the freeways. Good job. Let's see. Honestly, I don't know. I think it's one of these two buildings right here. I think it has to be actually because it ain't that fucking building. It ain't that one. So yeah, it's got to be one of these two buildings right here. That's the one it originally took us to, and I don't know. Really not sure. Again, not the greatest neighborhood, not the greatest area. I mean, it's part of Los Angeles, and it's the urban part of Los Angeles. So it's an ugly area. So contains 4 apartments. Okay, and all those buildings were like that. They were all like subdivided houses or whatever. So it may have been the pink looking one. Actually, no, the other one did too. So yeah, it could be anything. Could have been either of those. Let's see, current private phone address, Lazara Ibanez. Owners: Candace Shaw, Walter Shaw. Let's see. Purchase date was in 2016. Okay. So I'm guessing what that means is he only owned it for a year. And it looks like maybe someone went and bought it from him and then owned it until 2016, then sold it. Uh, Again, purchase price, assessed value. That's it's totally standard, man. They bought it for exactly what it was worth. And living square feet, 4,000. Okay. Let's see. Candace and Walter Shaw. I'm just curious here, real quick, because I don't want to dig into another property. Names. I don't think much is going to come. Oh, let's see. Huh. Huh. Yeah, well, that's interesting. Let's see. Married female, older person, born 1952. And I don't want to put this on screen because I don't want to be, dogs people out, shit like that. Let's see. I'm actually curious about this. Let's see. Does it have any information? Medical professional, completed college. Oh, they both work in the medical industry. Yeah, they both work in the medical industry. Huh, all right. I'm gonna look up the. So yeah, there's not really much there on them. Again, they both work in the medical industry. I guess that's. I mean, who cares? Really, doesn't matter. Let's see. Okay. I'm just looking something up real quick. A little more personal of a thing here. Let's see. Looking up freeways and stuff. Okay. Oh. All right. Well, I don't know what to think about that because they don't live at that address. Obviously, I mean, they're renting those out. Those are apartments they're renting out. They don't live at that address. But I did find them, and they're just says medical professional, so that's all it says for them as far as that goes. I don't know about this Lazara Ibanez. It's probably their whoever's managing the property for them, and they bought it in 2016, so they probably still own it, most likely. Yeah, that was Doty Avenue, and there's another Doty Avenue right there. So let's see, we go down and we're looking at 2001 to 2004, and the one top was 2003. I don't know why it's duplicated, and we got different dates on it. I don't know what that means. I really don't know what that means. Oh. But again, it's. I mean, it's not the nicest area in the world, so I don't know. Oh, I wish I remember the name of the girl that had the Powerpuff email, dude. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and look, but I don't think her name came up on this at all. But I gotta go see what that video looks like, and if it's still on the channel privated, then I could probably make it. I could probably make it public. I don't know what I said in that video because that was a directed video to someone. It wasn't meant to be public. So I don't know. Maybe someday I'll go back and look at it. Anyway, I'm out of here for this, man. Sorry for the low energy and all that, but man, this is not the most exciting thing to be doing. But figure might as well spend some time doing this. And everyone stay safe out there and see you in the next one.